Well, good morning everyone, and welcome to Saturday morning's live stroll with Azra. So, this morning, a little bit more chilly, a bit more of a breeze, but nothing major. But a really, really nice morning to be out with her. What's everybody up to today? Where are we watching from? Is it a work day? I hope it isn't for your sake. Is it a nice leisure day? Is it a nothing day? What's everybody up to? Let us know in the comments. Today is a reasonably normal day for a Saturday for us. I'll be going out about 7 o'clock, which is just over an hour from now. Got a nip to Tesco's just to get a couple of bits, and then take Mum to the hairdressers, get home, and then pretty much straight away got to have James to a football match for 9:15 for a kick-off at 9:30. We'll be over there a couple of hours probably, and then it's pretty much sport this weekend, which is quite a nice weekend just to be able to chill, rest the old leg. Got golf, which I want to watch the beginning before I go out, see Rory tee off. Come on. And then you've got a Formula 1 sprint race and Grand Prix qualifying on, weather permitting, in Brazil. And then also you've got the Grand Prix tomorrow, Man City Liverpool tomorrow. Yeah, it's a busy old weekend of sport really. It happens a few weekends a year, I think, where all this stuff sort of seems to combine in one go. Thank you for the subscription. I've just seen that pop up on my screen, so I appreciate that. So yeah, it happens a few times a year where it's just full on sport, which is great. Makes the weekend more interesting. No other plans really. It's quite nice to have quite a chilled weekend really. We usually always have something to do, as I'm sure a lot of people will vouch for. That's always the way. She is a Labrador cross beagle. So she's got the Labrador size and beagle colour. It doesn't always come out on the camera when we're obviously using normal light. I'm not going to scream as loud as I can because I think I might get arrested at this time of the morning. So no, I can't do that. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's a good girl. She has a brother at home called Ralph, but he is a brother from another mother, and he's also a Chihuahua, so a lot smaller, and he's quite old. He's 11 next year, and that's old for a Chihuahua, so he doesn't do these long walks with us. Right, so we will carry on. Azra is a rescue dog. She was found at the side of a road in a cardboard box, the side of a motorway, not just the road, a motorway. And even now, 4 years on, she is still very frightened of cars and anything bigger than cars that go by at any sort of speed. So we try our very best to stick to the side roads, but we do have to use the main roads, and she needs to obviously get used to it as well. So it anyway, where are people watching from this morning? Currently, just bear with me. Currently here in the UK, it is 6 a.m. Usually it's 5 a.m. when we're out. It's currently 6 a.m. Come on, Azra, good girl, good girl. And as I said earlier, not a bad temperature this morning. I had to put loads of freeze on my leg this morning again. If you've been with me during the week, and sorry if I'm boring people with this, but I had a bit of an accident coming back from Disneyland Paris, and completely fudged my thigh up, and it's the same thigh I fudged up before. And I think this time it's even worse to heal. It really is. It's getting there, and it's certainly more manageable. Yeah, it's flipping hurting. It really is, to be honest. But I'm hoping all this sort of exercise is helping to sort of get the strength back in it, and then obviously go from there. I'll be having lots of rest this weekend, as I've already said, with the sport that's on. So yeah. So depends the last time any of you were with me, if at all. But go on, Azra, keep going. We haven't done this stroll for a while, purely simply because I've been out of action and I haven't been able to do the longer strolls. I did try it last weekend, and I actually had to get Julie to come pick me up. Come on, Azra. Good girl. I had to actually get Julie to come and pick me up because I was struggling that much. But I've worked out there is a certain point that it hurts horrendously, and then you sort of go through it and it either frees itself up, or I think you're just getting impervious to it, to be honest with you, because yeah, it's already hurting a bit, to be honest with you. And as I say, I do spray a load of freeze on. I'll have to put some gel on when I get home, because as I say, I've got a reasonably busy morning with the Tesco run, taking Mother to the hairdressers, and then James has got a football match. So yeah, it never stops on a Saturday morning usually for us, but then it sort of calms down into the weekend. Any time Saturday really becomes a bit of a nightmare is when you get a really late kick-off, which is just a real pain in the backside, to be honest. This is our early morning stroll. Where we're going is just the normal life stroll we do when I'm a bit fit, when I'm fitter than I have been the last few weeks. I will try when it's lighter tomorrow to try the other walk that we do, which again is even longer, but I need to see how my leg is before I start pushing it like that. I love doing these strolls, I love bringing you guys along with me, but I need to get this leg right as well, to be honest. Okay, so we're now into the football playing fields. James used to play on these, but he now plays on the bigger pitches in the next field along. Come on, Azra. Right, she's now she's now deciding she wants to go to the loo, so she's deciding where she wants to go to the loo. Now I think she's going to the loo. So just bear with me, guys. I've just got to clear that up, and then we'll be straight back. So just bear with. Good girl, wait. Good girl. Azra, wait. Sorry about that, team. We are now back and rolling. She always seems to go in the same spot. Always. She's a real creature of comfort when we do this stroll. I could almost have predicted it. In fact, in the past, I've had a little sportsman's bet with you all. 99.9% of the time I win it. But she does trick us sometimes. We're near Cambridge, so I don't know if you're local or you're just very knowledgeable, but we're near Cambridge. We're not in Cambridge. If you've been with me during the week, you will have seen I've done a couple of lives, and I've actually gone through the village and showed you some landmarks, and you will see there are signs for Cambridge especially and other towns and distances. So if you want to look back on those, I think you might be able to work out, if you're local to the area, probably where I am. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new here. As I say, we are out every morning. We are out a bit later this morning. I would like to come out later on a Saturday when I've got better daylight, but just can't achieve it, unfortunately, with other stuff I have to do. But tomorrow morning, for sure, we will be out around 7, and we'll definitely have daylight, and we'll definitely have a nice light stroll. I like using the artificial light because it allows us still to do the light strolls, but it does sort of affect obviously what you guys can see. Good girl, another wee. One of multiple wees this morning already. Okay, so we're going now from one football field through the little sort of alley, if that's what you can call it. Come on now, Azra, good girl. We're coming out into the second one. Now these are the pitches James usually plays his football on. Now these are the sort of the bigger pitches. Now you can't actually see, obviously due to the light, his football pitch. But it definitely is there. If you look over towards where those lights are, to the right of those, that's where we'll be on the main pitch. There's two pitches. You've got the one nearest to us, which again, yeah, you can't see really, but there is a pitch just here nearest to us. You see the line there. When Azra's light lights it up as well. But we play on the pitch further away because it's not as molehill-ified, if that's a phrase. If you can hear me heavily breathing, guys, A, it's because I need to get fitter, but B, the pain in my leg is unreal. It really is unreal. And it's been getting a lot better, so it just goes to show I've got a long way to go before I can really start rocking and rolling with these live strolls, sort of the proper long strolls. Azra, good girl. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of her mess, and I'm actually going to go that way, and I'll take you past James's footbridge rather than going through the wooded area. Purely and simply, guys, I'm not going to struggle. Otherwise, I will just suffer all weekend with this. Azra, we're going to go this way. Good girl, come on. Okay, so by going this way, we sort of cut the wooded area off, and also where the allotments are and where our horsey friends are, so we do miss out on quite a lot, unfortunately, but yeah, it's one of those, to be honest with you. And this is where one of the football pitches are. One of the goals is down. That's quite strange, because the other one is not, so I don't know why that would be out, whether that's just vandals taking it down or whether it's legitimately been taken. It doesn't look like it's damaged, but yeah, it's been definitely down. The second pitch will be coming from in a minute. This is the pavilion, and we've got changing rooms, toilets, all that sort of stuff in there. So, you know, we when I was playing football on these very pitches moons ago, we used these for the changing rooms. It's been here now, I've just got to say, probably 15-20 years, the repurposed pavilion. Quite nice. Well, I say it's quite nice. It's standard changing rooms, but nicer than some we've been to. So this is the edge of the other football pitch. Yeah, you can't really see it, but it is there, I can assure you. Some nice benches to spectate from. Usually we don't sit at the benches because we're standing at the side of the sidelines, to be honest. But this is quite good from behind the goal. And sometimes I bring the drone over as well. I was thinking about doing it today, but I'm going to be using it tonight for a firework display. At a safe distance, guys, before I get any comments. So, yeah, I don't know if I want to be flying it twice today, to be honest with you. But it is a good weather day, certainly, for drone flying, if it continues the way it is. Thank you for the likes that are coming in. Hopefully people are liking and subscribing as well. That's really mean a lot. I know we definitely had a new subscriber. I saw that pop up. Obviously you don't always see them pop up, so I can't thank people directly. But if you are subscribing, liking and subscribing, thank you very much. It does certainly mean a lot to the channel. All the Disney vlogs are now out there if you are interested in those. The cruise vlogs series is also on there. So this is the main car park where we all have to park. Can't park here because this is where the ambulances would have to come should there be the need. Hopefully that will never happen. The game today is first versus bottom. We are first in the league at the minute, and we're playing the bottom team. But this team beat us last season, and they beat us on the basis that we were just so blasé. We thought we were going to steamroller them. And I just said to James, I said, what's the conversations at school at the minute? He hasn't really said, but I get the feeling that it's a little bit blasé, and we need to sort of stamp that out of them. They need to go out and win the game and get it done. Once it's done, it's done. But don't be flippant before the game starts. I always say that. I've been saying it to them since they've been 7 years old. All right. So if you've been with me before, I'll give you some geographical locations. We usually come from up there. And that's where Azra's horsey friends are, the allotment, and right at the end here is the wooded area. So we are going, obviously, this way. We're going to stay on the road this morning. It's quiet enough that nothing's coming at the moment. And again, just Azra, I'm doing this just to stay on the flat as much as possible. Oh, it's Drizzy McWillie. That's quite funny. Do make sure we're all liking and subscribing. It does mean a lot to the channel. That's made me giggle, actually. Okay. Now, next little landmark coming up on the left-hand side here is where James used to play football up until last season. This was known as an intermediate pitch, so somewhere between, if you like, the 9-a-side pitches and the full-size pitches, I suppose. I remember when we started playing on these pitches, we all thought, flipping heck, they look massive. And then you get to the full-size pitches and you think, blimey. And the bigger goals. You know, our goalie's a very, very good goalie. We're very, very blessed. But he's not the biggest, and he looks quite small in the goal. But then you see a lot of them, to be fair, and a lot of them are exactly the same. We're not unique or in a single boat paddling the wrong way. Most of the games you go to, the goalies are very tiny. So, Azra, come on. All the leaves coming down, guys. All the leaves properly into the autumn now. Obviously, with all the winds we had last weekend as well, and there were loads down. I had to cut the grass last weekend and also get the old leaf bar out, do a bit of tidying up. I hate gardening. I really hate gardening. That's Julia's arena, not mine. But I got out there and did it for a quiet life. And it also looks so much nicer when it's tidy out there as well, to be honest with you. It really does. Alright, I think we're going to start to wrap this one up. Because we're almost at the high road, which is where we've been before, where you've all been before. So, thanks a lot for joining up this morning. It's been a great privilege, as it always is, to speak to you all, wherever you're all speaking from. Some of the comments have been a bit weird, but we don't read those out so people don't get any stage. But apart from that, have a great day, guys, and we will reconvene tomorrow around 7 a.m. Have a good Saturday.